Jill Cater, and I got in small group because I was invited by one of the existing members. It had been a small group that was started about 7 years ago, and maybe 5 years ago I was invited to join. They had an opening in the group, and I was asked by Lori to join the group. It's like coming into a family. We have gone through everything from major issues in health in our group and major issues in family, and also I've personally dealt with job loss and going through finding a new position. And the group has just been incredibly supportive, working our way through those things and trying to talk about, what's going on there. I feel like in this group, I can be very open and honest and have a good, solid, comfortable conversation. I can have a conversation about feeling called to do something and not feel like anybody's going to look at me like, really, you got a calling? It's nice to know that there are people that feel very similarly. They want to know and understand more about their relationship with God. Often I wind up thinking, wow, that's really interesting. I never thought about it like that. And then for the rest of the week, I kind of go back and think about the conversation that we had that night. And it becomes a very interesting way for me to grow. I'm starting to feel like I have more of a personal relationship than I ever thought I could have. The request to do this interview, I truly feel like that was a nudge from the Holy Spirit to say, hey, there are people out there that need to understand that small group isn't scary. It's not like people are, the Spanish Inquisition saying, what do you believe about God? It is a very relaxed, comfortable setting to talk about what your questions are. None of us have the answers necessarily, but we all can talk about things and work our way through things. And if worse comes to worse, we know we have access to resources. We can ask Father and say, hey, what is God actually saying about this in this particular book of the Bible? I think that the small group has helped me to realize some of the things that have been missing in my faith formation. And it has been a very gentle reminder that God needs to take more of a center stage in my life. I just always figured that faith was kind of a thing that was there, and it was kind of a coating over everything, but just never really became part of an integral part of everything in my life. And it's definitely becoming more integral. It gives me a full heart. It makes me feel like that's what I needed and where I needed to be. And I would not have expected it of a small invitation to come and join a group of people to talk about, I can't even remember what section of the Bible. It was a book that they were reading that somehow this friend thought might be interesting to me, and she wanted me to get involved. That invitation has definitely changed how I think about things.